Your brain is your most valuable asset, controlling every thought, memory, emotion, and decision. Yet many daily habits silently harm its function. These behaviors may seem harmless at first, but over time, they can lead to memory lapses, reduced focus, mental fatigue, and even accelerate cognitive decline. Understanding these habits and learning to replace them with healthier routines is the key to long-term mental clarity and cognitive performance. Here are 7 bad habits that can secretly damage your brain. 7. Chronic sleep deprivation. Sleep is not just rest. It is a vital period when your brain cleanses itself, consolidates memories, strengthens neural connections, and restores mental energy. Chronic sleep deprivation interrupts these processes, causing memory lapses, difficulty concentrating, irritability, and an increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's. Modern lifestyles often interfere with healthy sleep patterns. Late-night screen usage, irregular schedules, and overworking keep your brain from completing essential restorative cycles. Even missing a couple of hours each night can accumulate over weeks, creating significant cognitive impairment. To protect your brain, it's important to aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Establishing a consistent bedtime, reducing exposure to screens before sleep, and creating a calm, quiet environment can make a dramatic difference. Engaging in calming routines such as light stretching, reading, or deep breathing before bed further supports brain health. Over time, consistent quality sleep improves memory, focus, and mental clarity. 6. Excessive sugar consumption. Sugar is more than a threat to your waistline. It directly affects your brain. Diets high in refined sugar contribute to inflammation and oxidative stress, damaging neurons and impairing memory. Excessive sugar consumption interferes with insulin signaling in the brain, which can accelerate cognitive decline and increase vulnerability to age-related mental disorders. Common sources of excessive sugar include sodas, sweetened beverages, pastries, candy, and processed snacks. Even foods that seem healthy, such as flavored yogurts or granola bars, can contain hidden sugars that spike blood glucose levels. Reducing sugar intake and choosing natural alternatives like fruits, nuts, and whole grains stabilizes energy and supports long-term cognitive health. Over time, this shift improves focus, enhances mood, and prevents memory impairment caused by chronic sugar consumption. 5. Chronic stress. Stress is a natural part of life, but when it becomes chronic, it can seriously damage the brain. Persistent exposure to cortisol, the primary stress hormone, shrinks the hippocampus, a critical area for memory and learning. Stress also impairs emotional regulation, disrupts decision-making, and negatively affects sleep patterns. Managing stress through mindfulness, meditation, journaling, deep breathing, or spending time in nature can protect brain health. Simple practices, such as short relaxation breaks during work or mindful reflection at the end of the day, help reduce cortisol levels, sharpen focus, and preserve memory. Stress management is not just about feeling calm. It is a direct way to protect the structure and function of your brain. 4. Lack of physical activity. Exercise does more than tone the body. It is essential for the brain. Physical activity increases blood flow, delivers oxygen and nutrients to neurons, and stimulates the production of neurotrophins, which support the growth of new brain cells and strengthen neural networks. A sedentary lifestyle slows these processes and accelerates cognitive decline. Even moderate movement, such as walking, cycling, yoga, or stretching, can improve memory, enhance mood, and maintain long-term mental sharpness. Integrating physical activity into daily life, whether through commuting by foot, taking the stairs, or short exercise sessions at home, ensures that the brain receives the stimulation it needs to function optimally. Over time, regular exercise supports learning, attention, and emotional resilience. 3. Overuse of digital devices. Constant exposure to smartphones, computers, and tablets can harm brain function in subtle but serious ways. Excessive screen time reduces attention span, impairs memory, and causes mental fatigue. Social media, endless notifications, and multitasking across multiple apps overstimulate the brain, preventing it from entering states of calm and deep focus. Disconnecting periodically not only improves attention and focus, but also reduces mental stress and protects long-term cognitive health. Learning to balance digital engagement with offline activities is crucial for maintaining mental clarity and memory function. 2. Poor diet and nutrient deficiency. A diet lacking essential nutrients can significantly impair brain function. Omega-3 fatty acids, vitamins B12 and D, antioxidants, and minerals like magnesium are crucial for neuron health, memory, and reducing inflammation. Diets high in processed foods, trans fats, and refined carbohydrates not only deprive the brain of these nutrients, but also contribute to oxidative stress, which accelerates cognitive decline. Eating a balanced diet rich in fatty fish, leafy greens, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and fresh fruits provides the nutrients your brain needs to function optimally. Hydration is equally important, as even mild dehydration reduces focus, alertness, and memory performance. Small, consistent dietary changes, like replacing processed snacks with nutrient-dense alternatives, can dramatically improve mental clarity, memory, and long-term brain health. 1. Multitasking and mental overload. While multitasking may feel productive, it can be incredibly damaging to the brain. Constantly switching between tasks reduces focus, increases stress, and negatively impacts memory. The brain cannot process multiple complex tasks at once efficiently, which prevents deep learning and creative problem-solving. Instead of juggling multiple responsibilities simultaneously, focusing fully on one task at a time allows the brain to function more effectively. Taking short mental breaks between tasks and allowing time for reflection improves attention, retention, and overall cognitive function. Over time, single-tasking reduces mental fatigue, enhances productivity, and protects the brain from the cumulative damage of constant overstimulation. Conclusion. Daily habits often affect your brain more than you realize. Chronic sleep deprivation, excessive sugar consumption, persistent stress, lack of exercise, overuse of digital devices, poor diet, and constant multitasking all contribute to mental fatigue, memory loss, and long-term cognitive decline. By identifying these harmful behaviors and gradually replacing them with healthy routines, prioritizing sleep, eating nutrient-rich foods, managing stress, staying active, and reducing screen time, you can protect your brain, improve focus, and maintain sharp cognitive function well into old age. For more strategies to safeguard your mental health, enhance memory, and boost cognitive performance, make sure to subscribe for practical tips, routines, and advice to keep your mind strong, sharp, and healthy every day.